So you're telling me this is the guy who killed his entire clan? This guy right here? Okay. Alright, so, as you all know, the new chapter came out. And, boy, it is quite the chapter. But let's talk about what happened in the beginning briefly. So we get introduced to 3 of the Ryuzen, and they comprise of a girl whose name is Kumari Imari, a monk, or at least it looks like a monk, called Daizamon Ooka, and this ninja, Jozo Hanegatsuji. Sorry if I'm saying that wrong. But yeah, as the chapter begins, we see Asta just get his ass kicked. There's no sugarcoating it. My man has not been having a good time. But, you know, the 3 of them seem to be pretty welcoming towards Asta. They greet him and they welcome him towards the Land of Sun. But afterwards, Asta's ready to go another round to train to learn more about Zetten, and he immediately gets pounded. Poor guy. But, you know, despite all that, Asta's still very motivated to learn more about Zetten, and he's very eager to improve. And now we move on to the important part of the chapter, which is Asta's conversation with Ichika. And can I just say, I'm really happy that, you know, Ichika's personality is actually showing rather than her just being a bit of a grouch throughout the last few chapters. Because, I mean, as you can see here, she's like a Ryu fangirl. And it's just, I mean, I find it kind of cute. And then afterwards, she talks about how grateful she is to him for everything he's done for her. And I really like that. It's a very sweet moment for Ichika, and I find that to be really adorable. Oh, and she also brings up Ryo's ability. He's assisted by his Tengensu. His right eye can see everything that's happening at any given moment. So he essentially has clairvoyance, which is really cool, and it makes a lot of sense. He's able to see things not just in the Land of Sun, but pretty much anywhere in the world. Which I hope we learn even more about, because that's actually insane. That means he's been very aware of everything that's been going outside of this land. Like, for example, the elf invasion, and the fight in Spade against Lucifero. I mean, probably just the entirety of the events of Spade, and what the Triad has done. I mean, that's really interesting to learn about. But yeah, I mean, we all had a good feeling about that, so this is just confirmation, and I'm happy we got that really quickly. Then, back to Ichika and how she's being a Ryo fangirl. Asta tries to make a comparison, saying that, oh, the way she views Ryu is the same way that he views Yami. And she gets really upset by that, calling him the lowest scum that there is. And drops the massive bomb that she apparently killed their whole clan. Which is... what the hell? That's an insane reveal. Like, nobody saw that coming whatsoever. And then we see the final page, which shows Ichika, a younger Ichika, running up to a younger Yami. And it seems like they're gonna go fishing? Yami says to hold on close, and people are like, oh, what does that mean? And I mean, like, I don't think it means anything more than the fact that they're gonna go fishing. But it's probably gonna be what's happening after that, or maybe during. That's gonna be really important to learn. So, when this got leaked initially, I was losing my mind. I didn't know what to believe, what to think. It's a lot to take in. I mean, nobody saw this coming at all. But, you know, thinking it clearly, having a cool head, having the hype die down just a little bit, I'm starting to think that, no, I don't think Yami did this at all. And a lot of people seem to think he didn't, but others seem to think that he did. And others believe that there's like some other third possibility that we're not thinking about. So, in my opinion, right, what I see to be the more likely scenario is that Yami was likely set up. He's being used as a scapegoat. Somebody framed him towards the death of their clan. I don't know who or what, but I have this gut feeling, right? Now, you can call me crazy in the comments, you could say whatever, but I feel like Ryu is the one that's maybe a part of the clan's massacre. I don't know, maybe if he ordered them to be killed, I don't know if he killed them himself, but I do feel he's involved in some way or another. And it's a good feeling, like not even a theory, just a thought. Because like the way that Ichika's fanboying over him, the way that the Ryuzen is doing the same, everyone seems to love him like he's done no wrong. And whenever like I see something like that happen anywhere else, there's clearly something to be suspicious about. But at the same time, maybe I could be wrong. Maybe there's a third party involved. I don't know, but when it comes to Ryu, something feels really off. And I don't remember who made the comparison, but oh my god, somebody called Ichika the Momo of the series, and Ryu is gonna pull an Aizen on her. Oh my god, that brought back memories. But if that's the case, that would suck. And that one panel where she seems so grateful for everything Ryu's done, it's just, like, imagine her reaction to finding out if Ryu is actually the reason her clan is dead, or if he's the one that's directly responsible. That would crush her. But, yeah, to me, I don't think Yami did it. And there's so many theories going on right now about, like, what could have actually happened, assuming he didn't do it. And it ranges, like, to interesting ones like, oh, maybe a devil was involved. Because if you remember in Spade, we found out that he has the heart, a devil-like heart. And maybe it was always that way. Maybe he always had that, and just what happened in Spade just ignited it, made it just go further into a devil shape than it already was. Or maybe another theory I've heard is that maybe Yami was possessed, mind-controlled. Maybe he doesn't even remember doing it. Another cool theory is that when he finally found out that he had dark magic, he couldn't, control it in any shape or form. And he managed to accidentally kill his clan. But, like, it just overcame him to the point where he just went unconscious afterwards and he doesn't remember anything. But that part kind of seems unlikely because if you remember, he landed in Clover after, a fishing incident. So, what, he just went unconscious, somebody tossed him in a boat and just yeeted him towards the sea. And he just thought that he was in a fishing adventure? I don't know, something seems off about that. But I do like the idea. Maybe it could be... Maybe there's something I'm not thinking about that could have that work, but it's all really interesting to me. But yeah, it's... I just don't see it. Like, you look at Yami, you look at the entire series of what he's done. Like, even early on to, like, the Sea Temple arc, he desperately wanted to save Asta, Vanessa, and Finral when they were fighting against Vito. And he showed up and he saved them because he cares about his squad. He prayed for Vito when he died. He... risked his life to help the Black Bulls on several occasions. Like, look at the fight against Zagrid. I mean, look at the fight towards Dante. He showed up to save Asta and the rest of his squad. Fought together with Asta to stop Dante. And after, when they defeated him, Xenon showed up, managed to get Yami, and then Yami gave Asta and the rest of his squads, like, a looks, almost like, he's trying to pass down the torch, thinking that he might not see them again. Yeah, you're telling me that's the same guy who killed his clan? Nah, there's gotta be something more than that, man. But I can't... I mean, I have ideas about what it could be, but knowing Tabata, this is gonna be, like, one hell of a backstory. And I've said this on Twitter. When it comes to backstories, Tabata just excels in it, man. I really love it when he does that. Like, and I know everyone's like, oh, but he really only does it for, like, a chapter or two. He never really does it more than that. And, like, to me, I get that, but, like, regardless, I always think he does an amazing job on it. For Yami, sure, I would love it to be more than a chapter or two, but I already know it's going to be really good, so I have nothing to be really concerned about. I think it's going to be really, really good, and probably really sad, too. But, yeah, that's everything I had to share about Yami. What do you guys think? Do you guys think he legitimately killed his clan? Do you think he's innocent? Is he a scapegoat? Is there something else I'm not thinking about? Maybe the fandom's not thinking about? Just feel free to share all your theories in the comments below. But yeah, that'll do it for me. Unfortunately, Black Clover's on a break, and that's due to Tabata's daughter being sick. I'm really hoping that she's doing fine now, or she's getting better. Like I said, if Tabata needs a longer break than that to take care of his daughter, by all means, I do not mind. Family comes first, man. But yeah, that'll do it for me for now. Take care, everyone. Here's looking forward to the next chapter. Peace out.